Hey guys, hey today let's pack some Pioneer almond bowls. I've got two of them. They're sold separate, one person, so I'm gonna do a little combined shipping on them. Put them both in the same box. So we'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, now everybody's got a little different style of shipping. I don't think there's any of them that's bad. Here's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna put a little bit of bubble in there. I'm gonna put that bubble down in there a little bit. I want it down in there just a little. And now I'm gonna do a little extra step. I'm gonna take me a piece of cardboard and I'm gonna cut me a little strip. I don't know, maybe inch and a half wide, maybe a little wider. There's no sides to it whatsoever. I'm gonna cut me a little strip of cardboard. I'm gonna put it just a little bit longer, a little bit wider than the bowl. That's not exact. So I've got my bubble on there. I'm gonna put this cardboard right here on top of it like that. Now I'm gonna take this other bowl. I'm gonna just kind of press that down in there. Where it's kind of snug. I'll show you what I got going on here. Center that up just a little bit better. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so what I got going on here, if you see, I've got the bubble, but then I've also got cardboard. And that cardboard is going to prevent them bowls from actually ever touching each other. And the bubble is going to add just a little bit more, you know, protection there. After I get them together, I'm going to snug them up pretty tight. I mean, not too tight. But, you know, tight enough where they're not going to have any movement whatsoever. And I'm just going to wrap them two bowls together like that. And you can kind of see what I got. They're tight. They don't have any movement to them whatsoever. And then after I get them done, then I'm going to wrap them in bubble. On the outside. I'm gonna put a couple layers. I am going to double box these. And that double boxing seems to help prevent any breakage. Get them wrapped up there. Use my masking tape. The masking tape I like it because it makes it easier to take off. There we go. We've got it wrapped up. So now I'm going to go 8 by 8, which I pre-measured these. These bowls are almost 8 inches. Not quite. This is an 8 by 8 by 8 block. And I'm just going to slip that dude down in there. See there? Real good, nice fit. No room to move around or anything. So it's just a nice fit. Then I'm going to cut that box down. I want that box to fold right there above the bowl. Use my little carton ninja. And it perforates the side so it makes it easy to bend. Fold down edges down the sides. You take the knife and I'll cut the corners. Just fold them down on there. Like so. Take that up. Got my inner box there. Then I'm going to take a 10 by 10 by 10. And you could, it don't have to be 2 inches wider. You might be able to go with an inch wider, it'll be fine. But, you know, these are the boxes I buy. I kind of buy them as stair steps like that. Take my 10 by 10 by 10. Put me a little bit of filler in there. Bottom. Slip that box in the inside there. If you use them like this, you can take that same measurement you had for the 8x8x8 and it's the same on the 10x10, and they'll leave a hint on the top. I'll cut that. Cut all the way around. I've got it tucked in there all the way around there. Then I'm putting the paper on top. Now there's the Pioneer Woman bows. I've shipped hundreds of these like this, and I've never had an issue. That cardboard adds a little bit extra on top of the bubble. You know, I've seen some people use ceramic bows, but this size here is kind of hard, so you know the cardboard works real well. Anyway, hope this helps somebody. I appreciate you watching. Like and follow if it did, because I'll be posting more of this kind of stuff. Appreciate it.